Good evening. I'm Sativa Sylli.
And I'm Kendy Wendy.
And we're here for Juggalo News presents Oddball Headlines. First up tonight, a 100-year-old woman says the secret to longevity is booze. An apple a day may keep the doctor away, but a cold glass of beer may help you live to be 100. Pauline Spagnolia told reporters that the key to longevity is a lot of booze. She had a birthday party at her assisted living facility in Pennsylvania, complete with cake and balloons. We're not sure, but I think it's safe to say that the birthday girl threw back a few. Talk about drinking to your health. I bet she's drank so much now that she's pretty much just embalmed herself. She's like pickled herself.
Pickled. Alright, next up is IHOP tweeted a joke about breasts, and it didn't go too well for them. The famous pancake chain has found its voice on Twitter, and it sounds an awful lot like a teenage hip-hop fan. The strategy has worked, however, with some posts getting thousands of retweets. This week, IHOP may have went a little too far. The restaurant posted a picture of a stack of pancakes with the caption, "Flat but has a great personality." The backlash was swift, with customers expressing their outrage at what they think is too racy for a tweet. Other tweets include, "The butterface we all know and love," "Pancakes on fleek," "Pancakes, you look so good, won't you back that stack up?" "Is it worth it? Let me work it. I put my fork down, flip it, and reverse it." And "D's are nuts." IHOP has since issued a public apology and removed the post. I don't know. I love IHOP. I think they're great.
That makes me want to eat at IHOP.
For real.
If somebody came up to me and showed me these tweets and said they were offensive, I'd be like, man, I'm hungry.
Pancakes now.
Next up, a man named Tim Patch, who calls himself Picasso, has a special talent. He can paint with his penis. He says that he got the idea after seeing Puppetry of Penis. That's probably a whole other story that we'll get into at some other point, because I'm going to look it up. His talent caught the attention of a sexpo in Australia, where he is featured with his work and the making of his work. Ooh.
No.
He says he masturbates to keep his brush stiff. I mean, that makes sense. He told reporters that he, quote, grabs his dick, puts it in a lot of paint, and the combo of dick and balls holds a lot of paint. So he just scrubs it on the canvas until it's completely covered. He holds the canvas like with one hand, and he whips the dick on the other. He signs all of his art with a real brush that he inserts in his urethra.
Ooh.
Dedication. He missed a few spots while trying to paint our faces. But overall, I think he did a good job, right?
Yep.
I think we look pretty dope. It gets a little awkward when it like comes around to your mouth, but
comes
to your mouth. But if you need the red paint, all you gotta do is squeeze the balls.
Alright, finally we got dancing tampons teach kids about periods. They do things a little bit differently in Sweden. In a song that urges girls to celebrate menstruation, a Swedish children's television host employs 4 dancing tampon puppets, splattered blood, and some controversial lyrics such as, "Drippity drop, here it comes, and you're on top. Hooray for periods." Ailey Hermansson, TV host for a Swedish network, said he created the unusual song because, quote, "I think it's just fun and cool to talk about periods. The more knowledge and transparency, the less of a stigma many girls carry." The link to the video will be in the comments. It's a must-see.
You have to watch it.
Definitely.
It's the best video I've seen this year.
Yep.
Dancing tampons, dripping tampons into period blood, a man happily singing, and then rapping about menstruation.
It all goes to the rapping.
Well, that's all of our headlines for tonight. If you like this, comment. Tell us what you like, what you don't like about it. Give us oddball headlines that you found yourself, and we'll read them on air. Thank you, and good night.